flashes of green, and otherwise very lackluster day. More importantly, no upsides being sustained. The only good part is that, and this is something that I would want to ask Ashwini and Mitesh, it's probably not happened today, it may happen on Thursday. We were talking about in the morning that if the Nifty slides below 5620 and stays below that, then that will be the worrying part. We've lived to fight another day probably. It's not happened today. Could well happen on Thursday. But that will probably still remain a crucial level from the near term. Though it's expiry and fun and games can happen. Final comments from our experts. Just wondering, I mean, purely just from an expiry day, Amit, just wondering, do you believe that there could be a minor one at that, but could be a minor bounce if at all, or you would not play for that at all?
Yeah, expiry,
just for Thursday.
Yeah, I think, I mean, just before coming here, I saw the options data was suggesting that there is a lot of put writing happening at 5600, suggesting that probably 5600 may not break on Thursday. But 56 to 57 is broadly the range looking like for the expiry series.
Yeah, then not a big bounce by any means, keep that in mind. But yeah, just maybe a 30-40 point bump up that could come about on the Nifty, if at all. Final comments from our other experts as well. Ashwini, to you first. And what do you do? I mean, in the morning we were talking about how if the Nifty stays below 5620, then that would be a really poor signal. It's not happened today, but you would guess that it's probably a matter of time?
You know, I would think that today the market acted like it would act on an expiry. So chances are that nobody would wait to have a trading holiday in between and then come and be surprised on the expiry. Chances are a lot of the adjustment happened today. The more significant bit is not 5620. The more significant bit is the individual components and the way they are reacting, the way large stocks are breaking down from bearish patterns, and the way market is not even able to move up by 50 points. So, forget about 5700. This market cannot take 5650 out. So, there's a lot of weakness, and playing for bounces is often going to lead to trouble more than, you're making something on the upside. When we were going up, we hardly had down days. Now, while coming down, I don't think this market will have significant up days, and that's where the texture of the market has changed. There's only one player. The moment he decides he does not want to buy, there is very little support in this market. So I don't think you should be trying to play, fancy bounce backs here.
Fair enough. Mitesh, what's your call on the market?
Pretty much remains the same. I think, we've had a very weakish kind of bounce back. I think Ashwini rightly pointed out that after a oversold market kind of hits the 200 average, you would expect typically a stronger reaction to that. That's not happened. So maybe in the next couple of days, barring the expiry day, which could be trending either day, in either direction, I think, typically I think we should now be ready for a possibility of a break below 5620 and then look at levels of around 5550, 5570 being tested on an immediate basis. I think, if you get a bounce back on expiry day, I think the entire sequence can happen once we get to levels of around 57, 20, 30 on the higher side. I think that's the kind of view we have. So I think it still remains a market wherein I would wait for the index to, start trading below 5620 to take further short positions or wait for a bounce back to happen.
All right, Ashwini, Mitesh, as well as Amit, thanks so much, gentlemen, for joining in and giving us your views. Gaurang, one final word from you, really. I know there are tons of these opportunities which are looking extremely mouth-watering from a valuations perspective, but just looking at the mood of the market, would you reckon it's better to just postpone your buying tendencies or urges for the time being?
So again, you're trying to time the market, Neeraj, and I think that's going to be very, very difficult. But yeah, there are stocks in this market which are holding out. So yeah, some of them are Apollo Hospital. We like this particular stock. We have a positive coverage. Godrej Consumer Products, again, a positive stock. And these are some of the stocks which, really don't go down much, even when the markets have to go and take a deep cut. So my view is that, yeah, you need to possibly concentrate on some of these names as of now, till the time we have some kind of, stability, some kind of sensibility coming back into the market.
Okay, before we let you go, Amit, just a quick strategy that you may have for the new series or any outlook that you may be offering.
Yeah, new series, as most of the experts are pointing, I think markets should either remain here or move down slightly. So upside seems capped for the moment. There are a couple of holidays that you have, which is like after Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So a simple trade one can do is go and sell some straddles at around 56, 5700. Maybe come back on Monday and cover them at 10 rupees lower price. So that's what you can do from an immediate short term. From the entire series, definitely going and selling puts may not be the best strategy for the month.
All right, Amit, thanking you again. Thanks very much for joining us. Gaurav, you as well for taking out the time this afternoon. We'll take a short break on that note. When we come back, get you a foreign